Hello everyone and welcome to the second tutorial of this series where we're going to be looking at yet another way of how you can run some of your Python code on your desktop or within Jupyter Lab, Jupyter Notebook, Jupyter Lite online. So first thing you got to do is open up a Chrome tab and then go to this web address Jupyter with a y.org. You could go to install, or you could just scroll down a bit and then you could say okay, here are our options. You can say try in your browser or install Jupyter Lab. So first thing I'm going to show you is how to install it on your environment. And to do that, all you got to do is open a command window on Windows and then follow along with these instructions that are given to us. Just to show you that I don't have Jupyter Notebook installed at this point, I'm just going to try and run this within my command prompt and show you that we just get this message that says Jupyter is not recognized as an internal or external command, operable program, or batch file. So basically that's because I don't have it installed yet. Once you have Python installed, you can go ahead and type this pip install Jupyter Lab, run that, and just wait for it to continue downloading.
So you might be wondering what pip stands for, and pip is just an acronym for Python installer packages, which is just a standard library for installing Python packages. As you may have guessed, pip comes pre-installed with Python once you install it onto your developer's environment.
Once the installation has been completed, there's this message that comes up which says that a new release of pip is available, and to update, even give you the instructions of how to just retype that command, okay? And that's it. So to run Jupyter Lab, we're just going to type Jupyter Notebook. And what will happen is it'll pop up in a local server on your browser. It'll open a new tab. So there we go. And so it's installed. So what we can do now is, what you'll see here is basically your machine's files. And I'm just gonna go to Documents. Then I'm gonna go to Python. Then I'm gonna go to Jupyter Notebook. Here you can see I have already a couple of projects of my own that I might present to my audience. I can make a new folder in many ways. Let's say I'm going to go here to this little button that says new. I'm going to click on Python 3 IPY kernel. It's going to make a new notebook like this, which we can then rename by clicking over here, double clicking there, calling it 2_tutorial. Okay, and then save that. It's automatically saved basically. So then, just to illustrate that this is working as Python code, we're basically just going to print hello world here. And then to execute that command, you're going to then shift and press enter. Okay, and I'm going to show you a whole lot more of how to use Jupyter Notebook, which is really a useful environment to be working on as a data scientist, just as a programmer. If you want to write official documentation, stuff like that, you could really use Jupyter Notebook for about anything. So what I want to do next is I'm just going to close these tabs. I might actually delete this file later, but I'm just going to close these tabs. I'm going to show you how to access Jupyter Lite in the browser without having to install it first onto your developer's PC. So basically, once again, jupyter.org, go to that link over there, jupyter.org, then go to try it in your browser. It opens up this new window, and then you can go to Jupyter Lab, and I'm going to open that in a new window as well. It takes me to this Jupyter Lite environment here, which then comes with a whole lot of interesting options and functionalities that you can play around with. So this just lands you on the intro page. What I would suggest is just to go and create a new file. And you can see already my browser has some sort of memory built in, of course, like everyone's does, which I didn't clear before. And I've already taken the liberty of printing hello world to that cell. All right, so that is called the cell. That's cell 1. Upon running it, it then obviously tells you what the new cell name it would be, and I keep getting this hello world over here. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. It was just a basic introduction to installing Jupyter Lab, and then what we're going to do next is we're going to play around with that a lot and get to know Jupyter Lab a lot better. So, okay, well, so see you in the next one.